Hey everyone, Stratos Designs here. In today's video, I will be teaching you how to add patterns to plain dresses inside of Photoshop. So we have this image of this model right here. I got this image off of Google, and we also have this pattern that we'll be applying to the dress. I also got this image again from Google, and I will be linking them down below if you wish to use the same images like me. So we'll be going back to this main model, and we see that we have this plain dress that she's wearing, and we actually wish to add this flowery pattern on the bottom half of this dress, right? So what we will be doing is actually we'll be using displacement maps in Photoshop to achieve that effect. So to begin, what you want to do is you want to create a copy of this layer by pressing Ctrl J. You want to add a new adjustment layer, which will be a black and white adjustment layer, and after that you want to add another adjustment layer, which will be a levels adjustment layer. You want to increase the the shadows in this image to bring up the contrast like this. Just be sure that it does not just darken out the areas so much so as to just hide all these shadows, which actually bring up the ripples in the dress. I guess we can just go till right here, and you can also bring up the high tones a little like this. What we did right now is actually we created a displacement map according to which our pattern will be displaced. I'll be explaining what I'm talking about right now a little later in this video. So right now what we want to do is we just want to save this image as a Photoshop document, which will be acting as a displacement map. So what we want to do is want to click on the Save As button, and we'll just name it as Displace and press Enter. Just click on OK here. Now what you want to do is just hide these layers. You can actually group them together by selecting them all using the Shift key and pressing Ctrl G. Now we'll be bringing the pattern that we had in mind, so we'll just drag it onto the main composition like this, and we'll just resize it so that it does not look so obnoxiously large, and we'll just resize that like so. That looks nice, I guess. That looks pretty good. Alright, and for the time being, we'll actually just hide this adjustment layer. Hide this pattern layer. For now, we'll just rename it pattern to keep things well organized. While it is hidden, we'll go back to group 1 that we created, and just bring back the layers. We'll just make them visible again. And what you want to do now is press Ctrl, Shift, Alt, and E. It will actually create a composite snapshot of this whole document that we have here, what all was visible. So you want to, and we want to now create the selection over which this pattern will be applied. So what you want to do is go to the quick selection tool right here and select the area that you want the pattern to be applied to. I'll just select this dress right here like so. I'll just remove this background area by holding down the Alt key and removing that from the selection like this. And what we want to do now is go to the pattern layer and click on the layer mask button like this. Now you can actually just delete this snapshot that we just made by hitting the delete button, and you can also delete the group that we had made earlier. Alright, now we'll just make this layer visible again. And as you can actually see right now, if we just put this, if you just actually look at this, it doesn't really look realistic at all. It's just a flat pattern on this dress. But now comes the interesting part and the fun part. As you remember, we had actually made a displacement map earlier. So what we want to do, while the pattern is selected, we want to go to the filter menu, go to Distort, and select Displace. We will be having the horizontal scale at 10, the vertical scale at 10 as well. The displacement map will be at stretch to fit, and the undefined areas will be at repeat edge pixels. And just click on OK. We'll open the displacement map that we made earlier, which was the displace.psd, and click on the open button. And you see it actually displaced this image according to that map. So what you want to do now is just change the blending mode to multiply, and just decrease the opacity a little bit so that it kind of blends better with the main image. And I guess that's it now. If you just look at it a little closely, you will see that the pattern actually folds itself according to the folds of the dress, like so right here. As the dress folds, the pattern folds as well, like this. And it actually looks pretty nice. You can actually just move this here, move this a little bit to the left, because by mistake I had actually moved it a little bit to the right. So I guess that is it. And one final thing that you can actually do here is that select the brush tool with the black as your foreground color. You can go to the mask and just lighten out that area below to make it look as if it just fades as it goes down. And that is basically it, guys. So today we just learned how you can actually add patterns to just plain white clothing, or actually clothing of any color, just plain clothing, and make it more interesting. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Do subscribe to my channel to take a look at more such tutorials, and do hit that like button if you learned something new today. And in case you didn't like this video, do hit that dislike button, and tell me in the comments below how I can improve my future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.